street. But that's not gonna stop me from making the greatest interview known to man. My name is Brandon, and this here is Brandon. Today, we're going to do an interview about this man's illustrious wrestling career and also his great forays into music, just pure majesty. So, first off, where did it all begin for you? What really led to your creation of the iconic, the earth-shattering, record-breaking bullying song?
Oh, come on.
What other best place to start than the best place to start, right? The beginning of it all, the origin point of your entire career.
Well, you know, for me, like, my songs, I always base them off of stuff that's happening in my actual life. So pretty much, when I was making the bullying song, I pretty much was thinking of all the times I was bullied. Like in middle school, elementary school in Tennessee, and elementary school back in Florida. They're not gonna bring any lines up because...
Yeah, we don't want to talk about the line in which he wishes he had a clone, don't we? You know, because when the... you just gotta keep rolling with the dice, don't you? Oh, yeah, okay. So anyway, so you created the bullying song out of a desire to express yourself during the times in which you were bullied. So then, I pose my next question. What was it? What was the exact situation that allowed you to come up with Beautiful Girl?
Oh, come on. Well, with Beautiful Girl,
That's okay, actually. Nobody wants to hear about this. We'll skip this part. Let's move on to Monster. What was Monster like to create?
Okay, so pretty much at that time, I wanted my wrestling nickname to be The Monster. And so...
Well, you've already got the looks down.
But, pretty much, like, I figured, okay, if I'm going to be nicknamed The Monster, I've got to have a theme song that I can use from start to finish in my career of wrestling. And so I figured, why not go ahead and create my theme song now and have it in the future when I start wrestling, possibly on the independent scene.
Aha! So what was it exactly that caused the theme song to have multiple scenes in which the ceiling was the only thing happening?
Pretty much, like, I don't really have the time or the money to actually go out and get actual, like, background places. So, I film all my songs and music videos in my room.
Of course, except for Beautiful Girl.
Yeah, that actually was filmed in your room.
We're not gonna talk about that, though. Anyway, now, the stage is set. Of course, we have the theme song, we have the background. The bullying song is a major hit. Over 100 people know of its existence and have watched it and recite their lyrics daily. But with the release of Monster, now, Brandon can finally get into the wrestling scene. But then, tragedy strikes. Something happens, and the only way he knows how to deal with it is to, of course, write another song. So, what can you tell us about Left Behind?
Okay, so pretty much at that time, I had a lot of my friends. Well, I was talking to a lot of my friends pretty much daily, and then it just kind of like slowed down, and after a while, some of them didn't answer me, some of them just barely answered me, and so, I figured, okay, well, one of the only ways that I know how to really cope with something is by writing music. So I wrote a song about it. And so pretty much I wrote the song, I recorded it, sent it to you, and you edited it. Which
Those were back in my halcyon days before I owned an entire TV show, if you have to ask. Frankly, I do regret that portion of my life. I much preferred the high life, the professional scene, as it were.
But pretty much, it was great editing, and music, well, background music, the actual, beats, that was good.
Damn right it was.
But, pretty much, the reason behind the Left Behind is that a lot of people are going to, not be able to talk to with their friends a lot, and so I figured that, you know what, I'm going through this. A lot of other people are probably going through this and probably are gonna go through this from now for a while in the future. And so I decided to go ahead and write a song about it to help myself cope with it, and also to help anyone else who's going through the same thing know that they're not alone.
Oh no. Okay, well, that was all well and interesting, and now we finally have the background on Brandon's music career. But before we get into the meat, the main event, before we get into his forays into wrestling, we need a word from our sponsor. That sponsor has yet to be decided, but he will be in a moment. Back to you, Jerry. Screw off, Jerry. The hurricane can wait for another day. In the meantime, I've got more wrestling to talk about. So, with his music career at its peak, Left Behind is hitting the top of the charts. Charts that we never thought could even be hit. But things would soon take a turn as Brandon next delved into the realm of wrestling, fake wrestling. That is, not the fleshy, sweaty kind, but the plastic, clean, stop-motion kind with 2 frames per second animation. So, what can you tell us about your desire to start the PickFed series?
Well, I started the PickFed because, you're not allowed to actually wrestle for a big promotion or stuff like that till you're 18. And so, and I haven't even started with wrestling training, so I figured that, you know what, I keep on seeing people Wrestling Hero Figs, My Damn Toys, and WSC Stage Creator doing all of these pick feds, and so I figured, why not give it a shot?
So what you're saying is, you're playing with yourself. with that brief interlude over, we now go back to Brandon, where we are going to explore the very depths of the pick-fed process. What do you do to create these cinematic masterpieces?
Well, pretty much with the pick-fed, all you really do is take your figures, pose them in, like, say I want to have Shawn Michaels super kick Matt Riddle. You would pretty much put Shawn Michaels in the like positions for the super kick, how he would in real life, and then you just take whatever camera you can and take pictures of it. And then once you have all the pictures for the match or the section that you want, all you really have to do is just put them all together and post it.
Ah, yes, the posting process. Now, where do you post these magnificent videos?
On my YouTube channel.
Ah, yes, Jeff Hardy Fan 1, the greatest YouTube channel known to man. If you've been a longtime follower of the show, even before the show was the show, you would know that Jeff Hardy Fan 1 is a close co-conspirator of Cyberspace Investigations, as well as the previous endeavors I have made in the past to make a horrible type of TV show. But this time it actually worked, so I can actually say it this time. You can find the link on the channel's homepage if you go there in the description below. How can you find a description on cable TV? You can't, but I'll make you look for it anyway. I've got your family right behind me. So, now that we've got the process established, what has been the reception, the reaction, the social fervor to these pick feds?
Well, pretty much everyone who has actually like watched the pig fed, the only really comments or reactions I've gotten from it were telling me that the pig fed was great, that I should keep going with it and all that. And
damn, if only people told that to me about my murder spree.
what the
Were there any dissenters to your rise to fame and popularity with the pick feds? Did anybody at all oppose you?
To be honest, I feel like I'm the type of person who doesn't accept compliments that much. So with everyone who has said that your pick fed is amazing, you should keep going, I think they're just trying to hide them wanting to say your pick fed sucks, you should stop. So I take that into consideration, and then that just drives me to do the pick fed more. And over these past couple months, I haven't really done the pick fed a lot because I've had stuff going on outside of the pick fed, and I have pretty much been thinking about how I'm going to do the stuff for the pick fed that I want to do and still get the attention of like a bunch of the big creators of wrestling.
So you're trying to get the attention of the huger greats. You're at the top, but these people, they have exceeded the top. They have gone through it. They have penetrated it, so to speak. But What exactly is your end goal in getting their attention? What do you hope to gain by partnering with these unseen figures of greatness that I definitely know the names of?
Well, pretty much the people that I'm talking about are guys like My Name Toys, WSC, G-Natty.
Ryan Toy Reviews.
I don't think he does wrestling.
He's like 6 years old, that's the joke. Anyway, back in character. So.
But pretty much like with the My Name Toys, G-Natty, and WSC, I've been watching each one of them for years. And so pretty much with their pig feds, they are able to like do the pig feds and do what they like while still getting the attention of people or actual like big time wrestlers like Roman Reigns, like people, well, pretty much like big time wrestlers. Not 100% sure who would actually or what wrestlers watch their pig feds. Pretty much my end goal is to get noticed by them and possibly do like a like where we would get together and do like one big wrestling show wrestling pig fed show where like it's WSC versus G-Natty versus My Name Toys versus Jeff Hardy Fan 1.
So you've got dreams of living it up with the greats, of collaborating with them on different things while also starting your own real wrestling career. Well, that's seems like a great place to stop it. Now I've got to go make like an ostrich and pound my head into the ground. See ya!